What's up, everyone? This is This What It Is? And I'm your host, Gunvid. Yeah, it's good to be back, I gotta say. And it's time to roll up a J. Oh, the rap, bro. Rap. Alright, it's raining. This is like ASMR podcast shit, bro. Rain. That's a cool word. Rain. Yes, I made her rain. Okay. So look, I didn't want to really talk about this, but I keep seeing it on social media and shit, and I'm like fucking tired of this shit. So I'm gonna just talk about this real quick and get this fucking topic out of the way or whatever the fuck. Alright, so everyone's like crying on social media about Travis Hunter not getting a prenup with that fucking... I'm not gonna disrespect it. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I don't know if what they said about her is true. It seems to be true by her body language, but... Alright, so they're saying Travis Hunter got a prenup. No, I mean, he didn't get a prenup when he got married to this Spanish lady, and they said that one day he was at a party and she was in another room or something with some guys, and she was getting teabagged and shit while he was waiting outside for her, and she was like, whatever, probably getting fucked or whatever. And everyone's like sad for fucking Travis Hunter, and I'm like, bro, I was gonna try to be nice, but this nigga looks mad gay, bro. Like, just straight up, he looks gay, alright? And so people talking about a prenup, like, they didn't have a fucking agreement of what their relationship is. Bro, I'm not saying this is a fact, but this is what I think the fucking real prenup or agreement that they have is. The agreement that they have is that fucking... he uses her to not seem gay, like he's like one of those gay guys. I don't know. I don't know. I don't care whatever about his personal life, but he just looks like a gay guy that's like uses women to try to hide the fact that he's gay, and it's like fucking, And then she's using him for money. So like that's the fucking agreement. That's the prenup, bro. They got a reverse prenup. They got the opposite of a prenup, nigga. It's a fucking... they made a contract with a fucking handshake. Or whatever the fuck, man. He's not fucking... like, whatever. I don't even care about this shit. But it's like, bro... I don't know, man. Like, I don't care about fucking what people do, but it's like... like, I don't want to see fucking gay players in the NBA or NFL or whatever, because I'm like, bro, you over there acting mad gay. This is sports. This has nothing to do with you being gay or not. Why are you acting mad gay over there? Like fucking Carl Anthony Towns and shit. That's really why OG Anunoby was arguing with him. He's like, nigga, you mad gay, nigga, get off the team. And that's why when fucking one of those games, the Knicks were walking off after the game was over, and fucking Towns tried to give OG dap, and OG just walked past him like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. I'm not your friend outside of this because you're mad gay, nigga. Like, we're only teammates on the court. And so that's part of why fucking the Knicks lost. Cause some niggas mad gay, bro. And then you gay niggas is like you're ruining. You're just like ruining these bitches' like images as far as like when I see a bitch fucking with a gay nigga, I'm like, I don't want to fuck with that bitch anymore because it's like, she had the gay nigga with her. Like, Jordan Wood's kind of bad, but I'm like, bro, she got this gay ass nigga, and now she's ruining it for the niggas that's not gay, and he's ruining it for the people that are not gay that actually like these women, bro. What the fuck, bro? It's not just him. It's fucking Diddy. Pause. I didn't want to talk about the gay shit he was doing. It's like you have these women that don't like these men at all. That gotta fuck with them just for money, and it's sad, bro. Cause it's like, now the women, they end up fucking developing some sort of Stockholm syndrome, and they actually kind of start liking these gay guys, and then they feel jealous when they're fucking the gay guys are with their boyfriends and not showing them love, Then they feel stupid for fucking with a gay nigga. But that's your fault. You was fucking with a gay nigga. You knew the nigga was gay. You just trying to make money off of him. And this is what happening. This is what is happening in relationships now. Whether the nigga's gay or not. Women are getting with men for money, right? And they'll get married and have kids or not have kids. Like, they'll stay married for a long enough time, and then they'll get divorced, and then they go fuck with another nigga, start a whole new family with the money they got from the first nigga. And it's like, what the fuck, bro? That's why you saw the video of Travis Hunter and his wife. He was trying to give her a kiss at the fucking wedding, and she denied him. Because she didn't want to be seen on camera really kissing him. Because she wants to save that for the next nigga. She doesn't want her next man to see her kissing another man on camera. Because that's going to ruin her chances of getting another man. And then her excuse was probably like, oh, she didn't want to get her makeup messed up. It's like, no, bitch, you know what you're doing. And you're just a corny bitch. You don't even look good like that, and whatever. I don't even care, disrespect her or whatever. But this is just what it is. I'm not here to lie to no one. And it's like, yo, just shut the fuck out of here, nigga. So there's that. So stop crying for fucking Travis Hunter, bro. He knows exactly what the fuck is going on. The nigga mad gay, and that's it, bro. He got signed to the NFL for being a fucking, a good football player. And all they're talking about is how he looks mad gay and his wife. So I'm like, what the fuck is this, bro? What kind of start to a career is that? I don't know. But, moving on, let's fucking talk about UFC 316 real quick. Alright, so I'm gonna talk about a funny moment and another fight real quick. So yeah, I don't really need to recap what happened. You can look up what happened, but just something funny that happened is that fucking when Merab Dvalishvili was fucking walking out, a couple funny things happened actually. So there was fans trying to give him dap, and they fucking fell over the barricade. And then the fucking security pushed Merab into the wall. Like, you know, they were trying to protect him. But he said himself, he's like, what the fuck? I'm a fighter. Why are you over here pushing me against the wall? Like, I need to be protected from these people. You know, I'll fuck them up if they do anything. And security, for no reason, like, you know, they just want to act tough with the fighters for no fucking reason, bro. Like, they're mad that they didn't make it to the UFC, and they want to use their fucking job as a security guard to try to fucking push some fighters around like they're tough or something. And it's like, bro, you're that good of a fighter. Why don't you fucking join the UFC? Because you didn't make it, that's why. And then, you know, a couple moments later, Merab's about to walk into the cage and he's getting ready or whatever. And then he accidentally fucking punched this female security guard in the face. He like put his hands up or whatever. And she was like behind him and to the left. And he ended up punching her in the face. And it was just like, thankfully she wasn't hurt, which was what made it funny. But it was just mad funny because, you know, she was one of those security guards that was like acting tough with him for no reason. Like, he's trying to give the fans dap and she's like trying to block the fans. I get it. She's like trying to stop anyone from potentially hitting Merab. But it's like, yo, you're mad close to the nigga for no reason. And that's why you got punched in your face by accident, you know? And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, maybe that wasn't an accident. Maybe it was like, get the fuck away from me, bitch. You mad fucking close to me for no reason. And so, you know, you can see everyone laughing. It was just mad funny, like. And then after that, she was still mad close to him. Like, even when he got in the cage, she was like fucking trying to pick a fight with him somehow or whatever. But it's just like, what the fuck, bro? Stop acting tough for no reason. And then one fight I'll break down on the card was Kevin Holland versus Vicente Luque. So Kevin Holland, I think he won in round 2 by submission. And I think that pretty much saved his UFC career, because now he's on a 2-fight win streak. And before that, he had like a bunch of losses, you know? So it's like, I think he saved his UFC career, and I think, you know, if he wins a couple more fights, he's going to be talked about as a top contender, maybe even in the top 10. I don't know what his rank is now. I don't even know if he is ranked right now because he's lost a lot of fights in the UFC. But what I will say is I do like to see him win because I think he's a great fighter and he has great talent. And it would be good to see him fight for the title someday because, you know, he's a fighter that's fan friendly. Like, people like seeing fighters like him who can really box and kickbox and, you know, knock people out. And also he can submit people like he showed against Luque. So yeah, I'm looking forward to what's next for him. What I will say is I think he'd be better off fighting less because he's one of those fighters that fights like every fucking month. And I think it's actually, you know, it's probably good for his bank account. He's getting money, of course, but as far as him winning and losing, if you fight too often, you're not giving yourself enough rest for you to be able to have a good fight, you know? So yeah, we'll see what's next for him. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's good to be back, you know what I'm saying? Word up. And a real quick shout out to Nick Diaz, and hopefully, you know, he can get to a better place in his life, because I heard a crazy story. His girlfriend said that Nick Diaz's cousin took him to Mexico against his will to a rehab center. I don't know what drug he's doing, but lately he hasn't been looking too good. Pause. You know, like, hopefully he can kick whatever addiction he has and get to a better place in life, because he's probably my favorite fighter of all time, like, in MMA. So, you know, after their career is over, you know, I mean, he could probably still fight, you know. I wouldn't say he's out of his prime, but he hasn't been fighting lately much. So, like, it's like a thing with fighters and athletes after they retire or whatever. It's like they don't know what to do in life. So I hope that he can find peace in his life, and, you know, if you're someone that can help him get out of where he is, because it's fucked up for someone to be somewhere, like, you know, especially in a facility like that, to where they don't allow you to leave. Like, he's basically being imprisoned, and he tried to escape, and they said they drugged him. Basically, they hit him with a needle, I guess. Pause. Like, you know, when he was trying to escape. And it's like, bro, that's not cool. You don't fucking, like, I don't know what he was doing, but you can't legally, like, fucking just put someone in the rehab because they're their cousin. Like, this is some illegal shit. This is basically kidnapping. So, you know, I'm not snitching, but I'm saying, if you're someone, like, that can get him out of there, please, like, help him, because, like, that, like, you can't legally do that to someone unless they commit a crime or something. Like, you can't forcibly put someone into rehab against their consent, because that's fucked up, bro. People should be free to choose how they get their help if they need help, you know? That's your natural human right, to not be fucking locked up in a rehab center or anywhere. And it's fucked up how they use laws or whatever the fuck, or just straight up fucking force people to be in a situation like that against their will. When, you know, he likes being outside in nature and shit like that. So it's like, what the fuck, bro? Free Nick Diaz, and it's just sad. I hope, you know, the best for him, because him and his brother are two fighters that I watched and learned from. You know, you watch these fighters and you'd really learn how to defend yourself by watching them. Like, you know, you watch their techniques and then you practice. And they're part of the reason why I can defend myself today. You know? So, and they're people that they coach kids in jiu-jitsu schools and boxing and shit. And they teach them how to defend themselves. So it's not like he's a bad guy, and it's just sad. Hopefully, you know, he gets free and he's able to get to a better place in life and shit. So, yeah, there you go. If you appreciated this episode, hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. This is This What It Is? And I'm your host, Gunvid.